Hello photography fans, and welcome to another episode about classic cameras and classic photo gear. In today's episode, however, we're not going to be discussing yet another classic camera. Although I have acquired a few more, we're not going to be talking about those today. As you can see, I'm in a completely different room. It is because we have recently moved about a month ago. We've been working on an upstairs of a house, trying to make it habitable for us. And soon I'm going to descend down here and work on the basement portion of it. Now that said, this is going to be my darkroom slash storage for my cameras. There's a cabinet behind me. This cabinet here contains all the cameras. It's about 80 of them, and the white one behind me is just empty. So that's an opportunity for me to acquire more. Now you can see still bare walls, and I'll do a video. I'll do a walk around in a few seconds, just so you can see what I have here. And the plan is to actually build up the walls, put in a plumbing, and make it work for a darkroom. So let's take a look around. So as you can see, it's just an old. It used to be a workshop here. And it's unfinished. The walls are just concrete bare walls, some shelving units. The previous owner had a wood shop here, and I'm going to turn it into a dark room. And I got this armchair, which is very comfy. This is the cabinet I was talking about. It's repurposed TV chest or TV closet, and this is where I store cameras in a bunch of bags. And down below there are a few more compartments also filled with cameras in these low profile bags. So it's about sometimes 5, 6, 7 cameras per bag, and there are a lot of these bags. Here we used to have that in an old kitchen. We took that out, and I'm going to use this as additional storage for the cameras. As you can see, there are some boxes. So the idea is to build up the walls, make it look pretty presentable. Here's my larger. Here's my old stereo. Here's some chemicals. My darkroom hanging light. My timer. It's still, we just moved in, like I said, a month ago, so we were working on it upstairs. And this is my screen printing, a single head press. I'm going to be doing some screen printing as well, and we'll just go from there. It's a lot of work coming up, but I hope by autumn I should be finished with it and have a fully functioning darkroom. Over here I'm going to put a sink and plumbing and running water, drain, whatever is needed for darkroom. And on that wall corner it's going to be a dry portion of it with enlarger and some shelving units, hopefully on the wall one day. And there's only 2 light bulbs here, and that's going to be changed to maybe recessed lighting. So that's coming up in autumn. So that's it for today. I'm kind of overwhelmed with this project coming up. The whole basement's going to be refinished, but that's coming up. And if I don't post videos very often, I'll try to put one a month. Although it's going to be a struggle for me because I got a lot of things going on, I will do that. I have a motorcycle trip coming up in May, a Trans-Wisconsin Adventure Trail. That's a 4-day trip. so that's gonna take out some of the time for other projects. I got projects in the garage, I got projects in the yard, there's projects all around, but this is still my number one hobby. So I guess once the projects are done, back to this. Videos will be scarce for next couple months, or maybe even up to a year, but don't unsubscribe. Keep waiting, and there's a lot of cool videos coming up. I'm not giving up photography, I'm not giving up film photography. There's tons of film in a freezer. Maybe I'll put a small freezer here, and I'll just keep the films there. And maybe a little refrigerator with the freezer, like a bar type, just to keep some of the chemistry and some of the films in that refrigerator. Now, this will not serve me as a studio. There's not enough room, but it will be a closet for some jarred preservatives in the back, and this will serve as a darkroom. That's all I've always wanted, and we finally got to the point. I've been using bathrooms in our previous places. We lived in a condo before, and bathroom was a thing. But here, this was already made into a workshop, so it's not like I'm stealing from the basement. It's already been made into that. It just needs refinishing and some plumbing done. So until next time, keep shooting film and keep the film alive.